Joining us right now is Tasmiah Ahmed, who is a diplomatic correspondent from Bangladesh. Tasmiah, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
Now, Tasmiah, Bangladesh is one of the countries that applied to be a member of BRICs. And how did that, pan out?
Okay, Bangladesh applied for BRICS membership in this June of this year. But Bangladesh was a member of the new development bank that is known as the BRICS Bank for a long time. So Bangladesh is already associated with BRICS. So although Bangladesh formally expressed its expression of interest in this June, but Bangladesh was always with the BRICS leaders, BRIC member states leaders, and Bangladesh will always be beside these countries whenever they're in need of help from Bangladesh. Because Bangladesh is the current Prime Minister of Bangladesh is the daughter of the founding father, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and she is known as the mother of humanity. Because Bangladesh has sheltered refugees from Myanmar in our country, and we are still having them in our country. Although we have many issues, we are actually being affected as a nation for sheltering so many Rohingya people. But our Prime Minister didn't step back for when they needed a help, when they were sent by the Myanmar, when they were being tortured in Myanmar. So we opened our hand under the leadership of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina to welcome the Rohingyas in our country, which shows like Bangladesh is always stand beside some people, beside countries who need help. So being a member of BRICS, we thought it would, of course, help us to help other countries as well and to help ourselves to move forward. Because our Prime Minister said yesterday, like BRICS is a platform which may open up doors towards development for some countries which need help or which are backward or which are not developed the way other countries are. So BRICS, we expressed our interest because BRICS is such a platform which can ensure such things to the countries or the member states. And since we applied, we don't have any official statement and what is we are going to do in future, because we will be morally with BRICS and the leaders of BRICS, the member states of the BRICS from now on.
So despite Bangladesh not making it through in this round, would you say that Bangladesh will remain interested in BRICS?
You see, our Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, she made our country reach today to a stage where everyone is looking towards Bangladesh. So BRIC leaders also expressed their willing interest in having Bangladesh as member of BRICS. So it is because of our current Prime Minister, of course. She made our country reach this stage. And yesterday she mentioned we have a dream of making our economy $1 trillion economy. And we are very accommodative, and we welcome people, we welcome countries. We are strategic and development partner to many countries, and our Prime Minister yesterday met the Chinese President Xi Jinping, and she also shared like the ties we have with China will be strengthened going forward. And we also India is our neighboring country. India is like our close ally, and they helped us a lot, which we remember deeply during our liberation war. So our Prime Minister is always thankful to the people or to the countries who supported us, and she is so welcoming that she will always be beside people or beside countries who need Bangladesh's help. So that was although we are not officially informed of any reason, what was the reason for joining BRICS, of course these are the reasons which may help us to shape our thought, like why Bangladesh expressed its willingness to join BRICS.
So why do you think Bangladesh is attracted to BRICS?
Yes, Bangladesh is attracted to BRICS, and you see, our founding father who liberated our country back in 1971 is Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and his daughter is our current Prime Minister. So as long as we are under her leadership, we know we will navigate towards development through the processes whichever is needed. So if it is towards the country is moving forward drastically, like everyone, as I said, everyone is looking towards Bangladesh because it's an emerging power. And yesterday we had a summit arranged by our Security Exchange Commission where the chairman also said like the Bengal Tigers has rose and they are showing people like how we can act, like the nation we were back in 1971 and the nation we are today. There is a gulf of difference. Although our founding father got only 3 years and a few months for shaping up this country, but his daughter, made our country took our country to a stage where everyone is looking forward to Bangladesh. So we are still hopeful. BRICS, the other members of BRICS will also be benefited if Bangladesh becomes a member of BRICS, and of course mutually we will also be benefited if we can become a member of BRICS.
Well, that was Tasmiah Ahmed, who is a diplomatic correspondent from Bangladesh.